Hi again, everyone. It's Casey from Ohio Guidestone coming to you with our final tip video during this health crisis on challenges that parents are facing right now. Today, we're going to be talking about children's feelings of worry and anxiety and some coping skills that we can use to help them get through this difficult time. So, you may have already been noticing this in your own children, but many kids are dealing with some difficult and new feelings right now due to COVID-19 and schools being closed. They may be feeling scared about getting the virus or worried about someone who has it and what might happen to them. They may be feeling sad that they can't hang out with their friends and play sports and do the things they're used to doing around this time of year. Or they might be angry, that they can't go to school and finish the year like they're supposed to be. Or just confused about, what's going to happen tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. So there's a lot of big feelings going on in our little kiddos' brains. And oftentimes these feelings show up in behavior. So some typical anxiety responses include seeking reassurance more frequently, making sure they know what's coming up today or that everything's going to be okay. Fear of separation from caregivers. So kids sometimes worry when their caregivers leave or when they have to leave their caregivers about what might happen. Headaches or stomach aches that you don't really see have any other causes could be an indicator, as well as irritability and trouble sleeping. So those are the main symptoms that we see in some anxiety with kids. So to help children cope with these uncertain feelings, it's helpful to label the emotions for them, to show empathy, show that you understand their feelings, and ask some yes or no questions about their feelings. So for example, if Johnny was crying because mom had to leave for work, we would say, "Wow, Johnny, you're so sad that mom has to go to work. You're worried she might get the virus." And kids will tell you if you're right or wrong. He'll be like, "Yes, that's it," or "No, that's not it." And either way, it'll spark a conversation and it'll provide an opportunity for you to use a coping skill with them, which we'll talk about next. So what are coping skills? Coping skills are strategies we use to deal with stressful situations and uncomfortable feelings. Some skills may work for some children and not others. Some may be situational, so they may work when you're at home but not when you're in the community. So it really is just about finding what works for your kids and helping them commit to that and keep using it so it becomes part of their daily practice. So examples include deep belly breathing, counting to 10, drawing a picture, practicing yoga, squeezing a stress ball. The opportunities are really endless to make something a coping skill, and I included a huge list of them in the flyer that goes along with this video, so you guys can kind of look through it and figure out, what activities make you feel joy and feel calmness in your daily life. One of my favorite coping skills that you can do anytime, anywhere, is the 5 senses exercise. So I'll show it to you guys. So pretty much it's super simple. You just focus on your senses. So you'll look for 5 things you see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you hear, 2 things you smell, and then 1 thing you taste. And it really just gives your brain a chance to just relax for a minute and not think about all the worry and stress going on, and just focus on the details of, what's really going on in your surroundings. So, you could Google that. It's super easy to find. Like I said, super easy, super simple, and you can do it anywhere. It's also really important to model the use of coping skills yourself as the caregiver. Kids aren't really going to know how to use coping skills or what they are if they don't see adults in their lives using them as well. So engage in activities that you find joyful. It's not about quality. It is about quality, not about quantity. Just like a 2-minute breathing exercise, a quick meditation, do some yoga, take a walk, color a picture, dance out a song, or just sit on the bed for a minute and just close your eyes and just take a minute to just relax and press pause. And when you do this, it helps you become more calm, and it also will help your children become more calm as well. And the most important tip is to make sure you help your child practice the coping skills. If we ask them to take 3 deep breaths when they're feeling anxious or worried, but then never talk about it again, chances are they're probably not going to do that. So we really want to remind them, hey, remember how we talked about you can take 3 deep breaths when you're feeling worried? Let's take 3 deep breaths right now. So when we do it with them, it definitely helps them get used to it and realize that this is something that works for me and I can keep doing this when I feel anxious. So really, really try to practice the coping skills with them and remind them of them when they're having those big feelings. So as mentioned, I did include that list of coping skills in the flyer. I also included some instructions on how to make a calm down kit. It's just like a box that you put some little fidgets and things in to help kids when they're feeling stressed or worried. And that is it. So thanks for hanging out with me over the past few weeks. I've enjoyed bringing you these video tips, and I hope you all have a safe, healthy, and fun summer. Thanks, guys. Bye.